And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Anne-Marie from The Queen's Budget, and I am going to do a $5 Friday. I don't think I can do a $5 Friday every Friday, but what I'm going to be doing is putting $5 in every one of my envelopes. So every binder, every envelope is going to get $5. There are some of my binders that haven't seen any love for like 6 months. So this is just showing my binders some love because I am saving for some things more than others. And I just want to kind of go back to the binders that haven't seen anything and just know that I'm there and I'm showing them some love. One binder that I use a lot of is my car binder. I've been saving a lot in car maintenance and my car insurance and registration and all of that. But I am going to place $5. I am not going to update the trackers right now. Maybe I'll count the money that's in there, but that would make the video way too long. So let's get started. I'm going to place $5 and I have about, I think it's about $390 here for my binders. So I will update the trackers when I'm done with the video, but right now I'm placing $5 in my car maintenance. And I'm bringing my car in to be overhauled, like a 100,000 mile tune-up. It's got like 85,000 miles on it. So I want to get it set for the summer. And I know I might need like new filters, new spark plugs. I might need new brakes. So this money is going to be going to use this coming Monday. So let's see how much I have in car maintenance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 10. So 1710 in my car maintenance. My car registration is fully funded. I have $255 in there, and I'm going to add a $5. So I do have the money in the bank for that. So I added $5. Car insurance is fully funded. I have $1,000, and I'm just going to place a $5 bill. And that will, my car insurance is due in October and it's fully funded, and so the $5 will be going towards next year. Car care, I have $20 in there and I'm going to put $5. That's if I want to do like a car wash or a car detail. And new car, I have $200 and I'm placing $5 for $205. That is it for my car binder. The next binder is my pet binder. And by the way, I'm going through my binders from most important to least important. I do have a video out on my main page of my channel that talks about my binders and the order that I place them in of importance. And also the envelopes inside each binder is from most important to least important. So that's how I have them organized. And the first 3 binders in my system setup has gotten the most love over the last 6 months because I really want to fully fund the more important things like my car maintenance and my pet fund and things like that, my sinking funds. Those are the envelopes that are really important to me. And that's why, like my long and short term binder, my vacation binder, self-care binder, all of those are not seeing a lot of motion as far as money going into them. So that's why I'm doing this video. So this is my pet binder. I do have a fully funded vet visit. I think it's like over $600 I have saved. Yeah, $600 is in there, but I'm still going to place a 5. And pet emergency, Now this one, I want to save up $6,000 for my pet emergency. I have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 300 so far. And now I have 305. Pet emergency, I have a care credit card that helps me if I do need to have any emergency visits. Because if you have to go to the emergency room with your pet, it costs thousands of dollars, guys. You have to have this envelope, because if you are in debt or don't want to be in debt, you got to save for that if you have a pet. All right, prescriptions has $30, and I'm going to place a 5. My cat doesn't need any prescriptions, but this is just in case something comes up and I have to buy it. Pet supplies, I'm going to place a $5 bill. I haven't even started funding this one. That would be like cat toys, new kitty litter box, like supplies for her. Oh, that's it for that. Okay. Let's go to my third most important binder, is my sinking fund binder. Okay, so tax accountant, I already had my taxes done this year, but I'm starting to save for next year. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35, and now it's 40. So 140 already. And I have to save up a little over 900 for this one, and it's due next March. Trash removal, I just paid my trash for the year, so I'm starting for next year $5. Gifts, I went to a wedding. My niece got married. The money went towards that, so I'm starting a new savings for gifts. Subscriptions, I'm fully funded in subscriptions. It's $700, so the $5 is going towards next year. Propane is due this year at the end of August, and I'm fully funded. I think I'm fully funded. Let me check. Then we'll talk about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2,000. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So I have $2,200 here. I was fully funded at $2,700, but I had to take $500 out because I went over in my propane money for the year. So I actually took $500 out the other day and paid it. So 6, 10 minus 500, 22. And then today I'm adding $5. So it'll be $2,205. So I usually pay $2,700 a year for my propane. That pretty much is good for a year. That's for my heating. It heats up my hot water, the stove, things like that. But this year I went over. I must have had the heat too high this year in the winter because they filled my propane tank and I had a $500 bill. It was like $480 something, and they put the extra $15 on my account. So I do have to save up another $500 by the end of August in order to pay the full $2,700 to them. And I might try to even save even more, because if I went over $500, I might have to up that a little bit for next year. So okay, fitness is $5. Continuing education. I'm not going to fund this one anymore, I don't think, because my company pays for my continuing ed. I actually pay it and then they reimburse me in my paycheck. So it's really nothing that I need to actually save for right now. I'm going to bypass that. Holidays. Holiday. I have $834 so far. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's 700, 750, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 800, 10, 20, 35. So I have an extra $1 there, but now it's going to be 40, 840. I'll do that later. Landscaping. I have I have a lot in here. It's like over $800. It's $835, and now it's going to be $840. I'm not going to count it. Okay, that's an ongoing thing. That's it for that binder. Okay. Now from here on, these binders have not been getting a lot of love. This one is my side hustle binder. So I do sell on eBay and I'm on YouTube. So all this money is for anything that I have to purchase. So for eBay, there's an inventory that I have to buy. I'm going to put $5, so I have 20 now. I have so much inventory to list. I don't have to go out and source anything right now. I have so much stuff in my basement that I need to get going on, and I have to photograph it all. Equipment has $50, and I'm going to add a 5. And that's if I want to buy a new mannequin, a new ring light, a camera, a light box for eBay. Anything like that is for equipment. Electronics would be like a new phone, a new computer for my business, things like that. And I'm going to add $5. Now there's 55 in there. Printing, printing is for like Etsy. I have $45. I'm putting 5 in for 50. Office supplies would be like pens, markers, paper, new printer, things like that. 45, and I'm adding $5 for 50. Shipping supplies would be like little bubble wrap, popcorn, any type of poly bags. That's all for eBay. So 20, 45, and 50. I'm fully supplied in all that stuff right now. Packing, shipping supply would be poly bags and boxes, and packing supply would be bubble wrap and tissue paper and paper like that. So I have 45, and I'm adding $5 for 50. Photor is an AI website that I use for my Etsy, and I'm just going to place $5. It's a yearly subscription, so I don't have to pay it right now. Canva Pro is a yearly subscription. I'm going to add $5. For P.O. Box, I'm going to add $5. These haven't even been stuffed yet, so I'm glad I'm doing this. Budgeting, this is for anything budgeting, like if I want to get new envelopes, new new binders, any type of, any notebooks, things like that. Planning is for my planner that I buy every year. $5. Organizing would be if I want to get new like cash trays and something to hold my pens, things like that. Taxes, I'm actually don't really have to stuff for taxes. My accountant's really good, but we'll start that. And this is if I ever want to start a Shopify. So these have not gotten any money yet since I've made these binders. Website domain, I might do the Queen's Budget at some point, and that will start that. And that is it for my side hustle binder. Okay, moving on. These are my long and short term binders. So this one is my long term binder. So any appliances for the house, I have 25 in there. I'm going to add 5 for 30. Like I said, these have not gotten love in a long time. Technology would be a new phone, new computer that's not my work computer. So like a personal one. $5, maybe a new iPad. Furnace, this one I've been saving forever. This has 13,040 in it. So there's 10,000, 11, 12, 13,040. Now it's got 45. I want to get this up to 15,000. Then I'll feel comfortable. And that's if my furnace ever goes in the middle of winter. I have the cash in the bank to pay for it. I'm starting to pay for a new roof, even though my roof is fine. But just in case, I'm going to start stuffing for a new roof. And savings, this is for this year. I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. This is not really an emergency fund. If there's something I need in my binder, like for example, my car binder, if I don't have enough money for that, I pull it out of the savings account here, and that helps. It's kind of like a floater. So a mini split, I'm going to start saving for that for the house. So $25. Gosh, those are like $5,000, $10,000. So I have to get going on this. And retirement, I have money in the bank already for retirement. This is just what I've been stuffing this year. 20, 35. I just want to have cash when I retire on hand, and that's what that's for. Home renovation, I do have money in the bank for that. This is just from this year. I have 30, and now I have 35. Retirement home, if I ever want to get a retirement home, I do have money in the bank for that. And here I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 45, and 50. Furniture, if I need extra furniture, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's $30. Like my house is fully furnished if I ever want to get a new couch or a new bed, things like that. Cleaning service is nothing I've ever had before, but I just saved money for it. I have $5 in there. Now I have 10. I might do like a one-time overhaul of the house. Slush fund is a fund that I pull from all the time. If I want to get something that I don't have an envelope for, I pull from that. So I'm going to add $5, and that's it. That's my long-term binder. And now this is my short-term binder. House call, if I need a plumber, or something's wrong with the washing machine, and we need somebody like an electrician to come out. This would service them. I have 40 and 45. I want to get about $500 in here. Debt, this one, I put in and take out, put in and take out all the way down, because once I accumulate money in here, I place it right to my debt. So we'll put 5 in there. This is my emergency fund. Let's see how much I have in there. I have $580 for this year. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 580, 5. And that's again for this year. I like to get $1,000 there. Medical. I have an HSA account. But this is like, if I don't want to use my HSA and pay a copay, I just take it out of this, and we're going to put $5 in. Home repair. Again, I have money in the bank from last year, but this year I have 45, and I'm going to put 50 in, or 5 in to make 50. And that is it for my short-term binder. Next one is my travel binder. And again, this has not seen any love, hardly any love this year. So pre-trip shopping, that's if you need to go get things like clothing, toiletries, things like that for your trip. So I'm placing 5. Airfare, placing 5. Transportation would be like Ubers or a rental car, $5. Gas for the rental. Lodging would be $5. As you can see, I have not been stuffing this binder at all this year. Food on the trip, I'll add 5. Attractions, buying tickets for things to see, $5. Any spending money I want to do there. Any shopping I want to do on my trip. Now, road trips, I do save for. I save this in my envelope saving challenge, and currently I have $200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and now 205. And that's if I want to take money to put in my gas tank and money for food and just go on a road trip for the day. After trip, $5, and that is when you come home and there's nothing in the refrigerator and you need to like order out or just get things done before you have to go back to work. So that's after trip. All right, that is it for that binder. Yeah, we're on our last binder, guys. The last one is my self-care. So I'm fully funded in this one. It's my hair binder, and that's for this is for shampoos and things like that, like better quality shampoo. Putting 5 in. Skincare, I currently have 50, 70, 90, 100, and 105. Nails, I have 50, and I'll put a 5 in. Clothing, I have so much clothes, I don't need to buy it, but I'll put $5 in. Perfume, I'm a huge perfume fanatic. $5. This one is called Lessons. I have $105. I'm putting 5 in for 110. And that is if I want to take piano lessons again, or I do play percussion. I have a drum set. So if I want to kind of refresh my rudiments and take lessons for that, it will come out of that. This one is jewelry. This one has quite a bit in here. This one has $920. 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 860, 889, 920. Yep, 920. And I'm going to place $5. Put that there. Dental, if I want to get my teeth whitened, anything like that, I pull from this one. Online shopping, I have $10 in there. As you can see, I have not been online shopping. I've been staying away from Amazon and Temu all year. I don't think I've placed one order. And this one is for beauty. This is for makeup, not skincare. This is makeup. So I'm placing 5 in. Long day. This is if I want something self-care for myself, and I want to do something for myself after a long day, maybe get something out to eat or go shopping. It's more mental health. Rainy day is if it's my day off and it's raining and I want to go to the mall or do something. Just saving a little money for that. Luxury, $5. November 21st, that's my birthday. And we won't tell you what year it is, but I think you all know. Put 5 in there. Necessities, I'm going to put $5. Miscellaneous is $5. All right, guys, I have 1 5 left. Did I miss an envelope? Please let me know in the comments below if you didn't see me put cash stuff a $5 somewhere. I thought I counted it all correctly. Maybe I did. I will hold it aside until I figure it out. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. It was nice to kind of look at those older binders that I haven't opened in a while and put some money in them. You know, it's tough saving money. It really is. You know, you save for the more urgent things in life, and then there's things like, oh, I had a long day, let me take that money out and go get some dinner. You know, that's kind of something that you don't think about, but I showed it all some love today, and I want to thank you for watching, and tell me down below if you know where this extra 5 goes. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all.